The music was soft, the lights glimmered like stars, and I stood there, straightening my tie, proud as any father, or rather as any grandfather, could be. My granddaughter Lily was getting married, and even though the years had slowed me down, my heart felt young again that evening. I had helped raise her after her father, my only son, passed away in an accident. I gave her everything I could, my love, my time, even part of my savings to make her dream wedding come true. But what I didn't expect was that same wedding to end with her yelling at me, telling me to get out. It all started a few months before the ceremony. My beach house had always been the family's favorite spot, a small but cozy place I bought with my late wife 40 years ago. It wasn't luxurious, but it sat right on the sand, and every summer my grandkids would run barefoot, chasing waves and building sand castles while I grilled fish and played old songs on the radio. That house held the best memories of my life. One evening, Lily came over with her fiancé, Tom. They were both glowing, newly engaged, and full of dreams. After dinner, Lily cleared her throat and said sweetly, "Grandpa, we've been thinking. Tom and I would love to start our new life in the beach house. You don't really use it much anymore, right?" I chuckled. "Oh, I use it plenty, sweetheart. It's where your grandma and I spent most of our happiest days. I go there every month." Tom chimed in, "Of course, sir. We'd take great care of it. You could come by any time you wanted." Their smiles were polite, but I could sense the entitlement underneath. I had no issue letting them visit, but giving it away? That was another story. I smiled kindly. "I'm glad you love it. But the house isn't just a property, Lily. It's a piece of your grandmother and me. I plan to keep it until I'm gone. After that, it'll pass to you and your brother equally." Lily's face changed. "So, you're saying no, I'm saying not now," I replied softly. "It's still my home." She didn't argue then, but the warmth in her voice cooled that night. In the weeks that followed, her visits stopped. Calls grew shorter. I tried not to take it personally. Weddings are stressful, I told myself. I even helped pay for some of the arrangements, nearly $30,000. I wanted her day to be perfect. But when the wedding day finally arrived, the truth hit me like a cold wave. I showed up early, wearing my old navy blue suit and holding a small velvet box that contained the gold locket her grandmother once wore. Inside was a picture of Lily, as a child, and a tiny note her grandma had written before she passed. "Never forget where love begins." When I reached the entrance, the wedding planner looked nervous. "Oh, Mr. Dalton, I wasn't sure if you were still attending." "What do you mean?" I asked, confused. Before she could answer, Lily appeared radiant in her white gown, but with a sharpness in her tone I'd never heard before. "Grandpa, you shouldn't have come." The words hit me harder than any storm. "Shouldn't have come?" I repeated, my voice trembling. "Lily, it's your wedding." Of course, I came. Her fiancé appeared beside her, arms crossed. "We talked about this, sir. You've caused Lily enough stress." "Stress?" I asked, bewildered. "All I've done is love and support you both." Lily's eyes glistened, but her voice stayed cold. "You could have shown that love by letting us start our marriage in the beach house. Instead, you chose to be selfish." I felt my chest tighten. "Selfish? Lily, that house is my life. Your grandmother's memories live there." "Then maybe it's time to move on," she snapped. "You've had your time. It's our turn now. If you won't support us, I don't want you here." The crowd had gone silent. Guests stared, unsure what to do. I swallowed hard, my voice shaking. "I helped pay for this wedding, Lily. I came to bless you, not to fight." She turned away. "Just leave, Grandpa." I walked out slowly, the sound of music fading behind me. The night air was heavy with salt and sorrow. I sat in my old truck, staring at the gold locket still in my hand. The last gift from my wife, meant for our granddaughter. I couldn't bring myself to give it to her anymore. For days, I didn't answer calls or messages. Eventually, her mother, my daughter-in-law, came to see me. "She regrets it," she said softly. she was under pressure. You know how weddings are, but deep down, I knew it wasn't just pressure. It was greed. A month later, Lily and Tom reached out. Their tone was different this time, humble, hesitant. "Grandpa," she said on the phone, "Tom lost his job, and we were hoping maybe you could let us stay at the beach house for a while, just until we get back on our feet." For a moment, I almost said yes. But then I remembered her words, how she told me to leave her wedding. I took a deep breath. "Lily," I said gently, "that house isn't for people who forget family when things get tough. It's for those who remember love, even when they don't get what they want." She went silent. Then, softly, "I'm sorry, Grandpa." "I know, sweetheart," I said, "but some lessons come with time. When you're ready to understand what that house truly means, I'll be waiting." Months passed. I kept living quietly, fixing the old beach porch, repainting the walls, feeling my wife's presence in the sound of the waves. Then, one evening, I heard a car pull up. Lily stepped out alone this time. Her eyes were red, her makeup faint. Without a word, she hugged me. "I shouldn't have said those things," she whispered. "I forgot what you and Grandma built together. I don't want your house, Grandpa. I just want you back." I held her tightly, tears stinging my eyes. That's all I ever wanted, too. We walked down to the sand together, the sunset painting the sky gold and pink. I handed her the velvet box I'd kept hidden for months. When she opened it and saw the locket, she gasped. "Is this Grandma's?" "Yes," I said softly. "She wanted you to have it on your wedding day. But I think now is a better time." She nodded, crying quietly. I'll never forget where love begins. And as the waves kissed the shore and the evening breeze carried our silence, I realized forgiveness was like the sea, sometimes rough, sometimes calm, but always finding its way back home.